Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for EU4 as we continue our run here with Champa. And so far things are going mostly okay. I say that because, I mean, militarily we're okay, but we're not necessarily where I want to be. Like, we're one military tech behind a lot of the guys around us. Our overall military strength is... I mean, definitely we compare it to Ayathaya. If we look at Ayathaya, they're just ridiculous. We're at 113k, they're at 166k, so we're definitely a big chunk below them. That being said, we do still have Ming as our overlords who are protecting us, so we can kind of just run the game and sort of ignore the fact that we're under our military for just a little bit longer. But at some point, it would have been nice to go after somebody else. I just don't know who that would be. I mean, somebody like you, I suppose, would be an option. I mean, you would basically bring in nobody that's worth anything. I don't even know where this... Oh, yeah, put us next to Spain, though. That would be a little scary. But again, with Ming protecting us, maybe not too bad. Yeah, somebody like you would be fine. And we already have some CBs for this. Where is this guy, though? Down here? Oh, that's not even really a problem at all. Maybe we pick on somebody like that because, again, we've already got kind of a water border here with these guys, and we can definitely take a lot of land from them. I mean, Brunei would have been nice, but I think they're allied with somebody. They're allied with they're allied with the Ottomans, which is not great. So maybe down here, but again, that puts us next to Spain, which is a little scary. But it still grows our land, and we got lots of army, lots of navy. We got a lot of stuff going for us at the moment. We got new technologies we can pick up. Obviously, there's Tech 5 or 25, I should say, for the military tech, which we definitely want to grab at some point, but we don't have to rush it right now. Invest in new ideas. Honestly, I think we're good to just unpause here. Let's let the game run for a little bit and see what we got going on here. Favors for ducats. I mean, I'm not really going to worry about that right now. We kind of want to keep our... What were we saving our ducats up for? I know there was something. We already do all the upgrades for our ships. Oh, that's right. We did move our trade port down this way. And I believe that gave us a big chunk more money. You are... Yeah, there's no ships left that we need to upgrade, so that's good. How are we doing on military strength overall? Completed estate agenda. Build a house of worship. Got that. Got a base tax. That's good. Military, we could technically have one more soldier, I suppose, which, sure, why not? I guess you're 17-2 and 19. You're 17-2 and 19. And you're 17-2 and 18. So I guess we'll give you one more cannon and bring you up to that. About to get a conscription center, which will give us a little bit more manpower as well, or force limit, I should say. We got colonists out there trying to improve different provinces, so that's going to be helpful to us. Do we want to go to war with somebody just for the sake of going to war at this point? Part of me says, yeah, why not? Oh, man. Ming taking a big old chunk of our money still. But we would want to get up to Miltech 25. So maybe we just hold off for a little bit longer until then. Alright, we're about to hit maximum with the Miltech. Again, I'd still like to hold off until we can get the next technology embracing, right? Which is currently at 3,000 ducats. We're not there yet. Maybe worth saving up for, but we are trying to convert over a bunch of provinces at the moment, so hopefully we reduce this pretty drastically as a little bit more time goes by. So maybe we just take another idea group. We got offensive ideas here. Recruitment time goes down. It's not huge. But, I mean, as we finish off more of these, then it opens up more combinations of things. So maybe we just plug this in for now. Getting up to land leader fire would be pretty big. Siege ability would be nice. Limit force modifier, that's actually really big as well. And then discipline's a big, really big one down here on the end. So working our way through offensive ideas, actually, even if this most immediate one is not a huge deal, does help a lot. That actually puts our admin power above the mark. This one's at 0. This one might be worth taking. It does give us county house. accounting house, I should say. We could wait for a ahead of time bonus. We already have the neighbor bonus. Sorry, not ahead of time, neighbor bonus. We've already got the max neighbor bonus, I think. But we haven't embraced enlightenment. So maybe we do go ahead and take an idea here, because I think we did still have some... Yeah, we still have you over here. We can grab us another merchant, actually. And work our way through some of this, which would probably be pretty nice to pick up. So we'll do that. And, what are we going to do with said merchant? I actually have no idea. We're currently collecting out of 2 different zones. I don't think there's much else to transfer through, right? I mean, we're collecting out of Malacca, that's the big one. We're also collecting out of Siam. But who else can come into Malacca that maybe we're not currently moving from? We're already moving from there. What else? This one right here in the middle. We're already gonna pulling from there. Yes, we're good there. Technically this one over here, and we're already pulling from that. What about the one above that? I guess Philippines? Transfer trade power from the Philippines? That might pull a little bit more kind of that direction in some form or fashion. I don't know how much it's really going to help, but worth a shot. A couple ducats maybe. We got a new base production point here. What does that put us at? Who was that? That was you? Wait, where's our... Is that where are you at? Tani? Oh no, this is Penang, sorry. Tani, there we go. I was very confused. There's the guy. I guess up to 17 development. We need 25 development to get a world port, which in this particular case would be really good. We'll just keep leaving you here. We could push more things into this to kind of push it up quicker. But for now, I think we're okay. We'll let that run for a little bit longer. Alright, we got 3 more mill slots. I'll just start building up another infantry division here. I don't even care if it's out of the same province, because it's just to get us started here. Get us another 38k troop. Alright, now Ming is demanding military power, which does mean we very likely could embrace this technology soon-ish if we're going to continue to get 124 ducats a month. That will get us to 3,000 pretty quickly. Lose some admin power, lose some legitimacy. I mean, losing legitimacy, we're actually dropping legitimacy anyway. Probably not a good idea. I don't really like losing the admin power, but I don't know that we can afford to go too much further down in the legitimacy side. Now, if we were gaining legitimacy, I might consider it, but since we're just actively losing legitimacy right now, does not feel like a great idea. Alright, before I do much else, let me just go through the buildings again, make sure there's nothing that jumps out at me as anything big. I mean, none of those are that big. Temple cities, none of these are like really big enough to, I would say, justify the cost here. Yeah. And then what else we got? I mean, we could do naval force limit, we could do land force limit. We do have one more here. Might be worth it. We have one more manufacturing. Honestly, at this point, maybe we just do all the manufacturers because why not? And I think I'm going to unplug that one as well. A couple more key buildings done. We gain a claim, or Ming. Let's just have Ming as Pena go up. We don't really need to be picking fights with Ming really anytime soon. So the question becomes very soon, do we want to go to war? I think after we embrace the next technology, if we can catch up on tech, specifically mill tech, with some of those guys out there in the islands, we might start picking some fights at that point. Absent merchant in Burma would not be that bad in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure it'll lose us a little bit of money. We're at 128.06. Okay, I mean, very minimal money, and we gain some mercantilism, which, once that guy comes back, should give us a net gain, I think. Admin power. Starting to drop a little bit. We'll probably check to see if any of these are close before we hit this button here in a moment. Okay, we can effectively do it right now. Anybody especially close? Not really. I mean, the closest one is you at 56. 53 down here. 90. 90 might be worth popping a couple of these, right? So maybe some milled power because it's one we got the most of at the moment. How much do we gain for this? 2. So we need to do 5 of these. Honestly, I'm just going to go right down the line and do 1 of each. Oh, did that do it? That might have done it. Present, okay. That works. What else we got? 53 is a little high. 83 possible. We might do some points there. The only reason I'm considering doing the points is because it kind of... Yeah, it's going to cost us a little bit of stuff that we can spend on technology right now, but it also, at the same time, it will, you know, overall just make that particular province better. Can't go wrong with that. What do we got down here? Nothing really jumping out at me. A couple of 74s would be interesting, but probably a little too more than I want. I think the only one I saw that's left would be, what was it, 83? I don't know. Might as well bump it up. Alright, that gets us another one, and so that should drop the overall price down quite a bit. Alright, I think we go ahead and embrace this. I don't think there's any reason to wait any longer. We got the money. We're not using the money for anything else right now. It does open up some possibilities of some of these things, especially you. I mean, I don't think we're going to get much more neighbor bonus than that. It gets us the counting house, which might actually be beneficial to build in a few places. I mean, the Diplotech, yeah, again, might as well. This is more trade range and trade efficiency, which theoretically should increase our overall money gains back. So that makes that worth it. The Miltech, we could wait a little bit longer. We don't have to rush this. If we get into a war, we could definitely pop this button very, very quickly. Or if we cap out, right? We've got a little bit more before we cap out. We can see if we can get at least one more neighbor bonus. Help us out a little bit with that one before we hit the button. But I feel pretty good about things. We do have a bunch of expensive edicts, which is actually really good. Because putting a lot of these back to protecting trade is going to be more money for us. I mean, there might be other edicts that are better than protecting trade in all these places, but honestly, we're very much a trade nation, so I think continuing to push these buttons feels generally pretty good. Got a lot of states. There we go. That should actually give us a pretty big jump in our money as well. We're at 124. We'll see how much that bumps up to here in a moment. Do we have any buildings we can build yet? We had the counting house now, right? Where is that? Counting house is here. Place is the workshop. We don't have enough money for it right now, but Yeah, I think there's several of these that are going to be worth building. I just gained about 7 ducats there, just moving all those around. So that's pretty big. Let's get to the end of the year, make sure Ming's not about to, like, grab some money from us. I don't think so. I think they're taking admin, aren't they? And then let's go ahead and build some of these counting houses, I believe. I want to double check the stock exchanges, make sure nothing's changed with some of the buttons we've been pushing. I don't think so. Anything with the temple cities? Don't think so. All right, counting houses it is. And I mean, there's probably quite a few of these that are worth going right down the list of. These are direct upgrades of some buildings that we've already got, right? Pretty much anything that's honestly probably 20, I mean, 0.225, 0.26, something like that, and higher. Probably worth it. National decrees available. Okay, we'll grab you still. Loyalty's still fine with you, so I'm okay with that. Counting houses are actually relatively quick to build as well, which is nice. Alright, they want diplo power. That is fine by me. We're about to max out on military, so probably okay to go ahead and take that next technology. Or at 10%. That's actually pretty good. We don't have to wait all the way to 15%. 10% is pretty decent. We'll take that. Does give us new cannons. Now, like I said, I usually like to go offensive strength. Maybe there's a reason not to, but that's just my own personal preference. So we'll go for that. And just out of curiosity, is these guys up to 26 now? No, they are not. What about you guys down here? Nope. So they're at 25. So we are very much evenly matched at the moment. What is the max military tech? Like, how high do these military techs go? I know I've looked at this before, but like up into the 30s. So yeah, we're definitely in a good spot if we've caught up already now. A part of the problem with trying to go after these guys is that it will be hard to land troops over here in any sort of significant amount. They do have 22,000 troops. Trying to land 22,000 troops all at once is kind of impossible, actually. Oh, there's Brittany. Oh. Well then, if we're allies, could we not just land troops there? In theory. Yeah. In fact, we might be able to pre-land troops there. Is that a thing? We need to bring troops over here so that they're quick to transport over, I guess is what it comes down to. All right, something to think about. Let's get back to the counting houses. I mean, honestly, we'll just kind of work through a bunch of these counting houses for now. I mean, we'll spend the extra admin for right now. Quarantining them, that's fine. Not doing all the math. I'm not exactly sure how far down this list I should go. I think definitely to the 25s. That's probably borderline. Maybe not quite as good as we would like, but I think it'll be fine. To maybe the 30s, and then we might actually declare the war or look at the war situation again at that point. Direct combat ability, that's actually pretty nice to have for a few years. 130 ducats a month. Pretty big, pretty nice. It's possible with some of these popping in, some of the other numbers rebalance, and some of the other things are good again. Some of the diets. How about Temple City? I mean, that's just a very easy thing to do. So I think we're just going to grab that. This is in Cebu. So we'll do the Temple City there. We're on military strength right now. Grab 4 more. Grab infantry. They can fill in some blanks later. What about our navy? Let me check them again real quick. 2 more. I'm gonna grab 2 more there. That's fine. Where did you come from? Oh, you were building another thing. That's right. Yep, yep. That's a big one. Suddenly that manufactory that was maybe not amazing, and the combination between it and the counting house actually makes it really good. Oh my. I mean, I think we take the trade efficiency. Well, there's no way 15% trade efficiency for 10 years is going to be worth 5,000 ducats, right? No, there's no way. I think we just take that and we're just going to go. I mean, is there any reason not to just build all these? I mean, it's more money. Like, it's just more money. Like, even the small one's not worth that much. It's just more money. So, at some point, we're just like, you know what? Build all the things. Like even these now. Yeah, I mean they're not worth a ton of money, but it's still more money. Oh, great. Advisor died. Definitely want to replace you. Would like to have a +3. We don't have any inflation right now, do we? We do, but we've already got yearly inflation reduction. So we don't really care about you. Honestly, if we grab anything, we'd probably want to grab one of these other guys. And actually, what we want to do is fire one of these guys because these are not that great. I mean, the yearly prestige, nah, it just wouldn't be enough to offset. You're the cheapest to fire, so we'll probably fire you and hope for a better one here in a moment. Tax modifier, we'll take you. That's going to be fine. We still probably want to promote you, though. Go and promote you now. And we'll wait 1 more tick and we'll promote you again here. Or 2 more ticks, looks like. Couple more ticks. Okay. G maxed out. There's a counting house here. It says it's worth nothing. So maybe we don't do that one for right now. I mean, I still think just go right down the list of these temple cities. I mean, at some point, money is money and we got more than we can spend. So maybe some of the math works out later that this actually makes it worth it. Or maybe it's never worth it. Who knows? There's Patani going up to 18. So again, that's 7 more. I mean, it's crazy, but I just want to do all of these because why not at this point? Oh, even more. Just why did more of them up? Because they were building other things at the time. All right, about to cap on military power. I don't think we're taking the next technology yet, though. Yeah, we're definitely ahead of time now, so we don't want to grab that. So we'll just take some ideas. We'll take leader fire, which is actually would be helpful if we decide to go to war here in a bit. Although I realize I'm delaying the war because I'm having fun with the economic side of things. I'm just enjoying the fact that we got tons of money. I can just do whatever I want right now. Build all the things. Sure, you guys can have military access. Why not? It'll be nice. No, we don't want to trade soldiers right now. I mean, these will never actually pay for themselves, but at the same time, just having a passive monthly income is still just overall really good, right? But combined, it's another point, what, 1-2 ducats. I mean, it's not much, but it can make a difference between positive and negative sometimes. I just like the idea that we built everything. Might even go do the trade ones here in a minute, because why not at this point? All right, well, we're just going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll finish off building some buildings. Maybe go to war. I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling, relaxing, and having some fun right now, just as we got about another, what, 100, a little bit less than 100 years left in the game. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.